Hey, good afternoon, everybody, and welcome to today's Daily Tarot Love Reading. Welcome to Love and Abundance Tarot. It's great to be here with you and great to be able to turn on the camera and to be able to connect with all my soul family members out there. I'm in a great mood today, so I'm going to share quite a bit. So those of you that are just interested in the tarot reading, you may want to fast forward for a little while until I get to the cards. I'm not keeping track of time or anything, so we're just going to run the camera and just whatever comes out, comes out. But yeah, I wanted to share with all of you. I love tarot. Right? I really do. I love working with energy. Just a couple days ago, I went over to my mom and her husband's house for dinner, to have dinner with my family, and so we do this, pretty frequently, maybe every week or every couple of weeks. But I always take my tarot cards with me because my sisters and my niece, they like me to do tarot readings for them. And I love to do tarot readings for them. So it's really fun because it gives me a chance to connect with them on a different level. So, every time, there's a couple times I didn't take my cards, so they were a little bit disappointed. So I was mindful to take my cards with me just a couple nights ago. But I had done a couple of readings for my sister, and then I had done a reading. I was working on a reading for my niece. And she was it was a relationship reading, pointing out the relationship that she had just come out of. And I was shuffling the cards, and I was kind of talking about what the energies were showing us in the reading, in terms of kind of what she had experienced in that relationship. And as I'm shuffling the cards, I said, I asked my guides, tell us exactly what it is that she's looking for. And as I'm shuffling the cards, I'm looking at her, and I said, actually, what you're looking for is Six of Pentacles. And right when I said that, it flipped, a card flipped in the shuffle. And it's just, that sense of knowing that you have within you, where it's like I could just feel this little movement of energy through me that was letting me know that was a Six of Pentacles. So sure enough, I slowly pulled the card out and turned it over and showed it to her, and it was a Six of Pentacles, and she jumped back, like, oh my gosh, did you see that? Anyways, it was just fun, but I'm very grateful to my guides. I have some amazing guides that work with me, so very grateful for them. And as I was preparing for tonight's reading, I was speaking with my guides, and I wanted them to know that how appreciative I am of their example. And by example, by that I mean their energetic presence is always around, always available, always ready to step up and to help out in some way. And I'm so aware of that now. And my awareness of that makes me feel a lot of gratitude, right? And maybe some of you can relate to some of what I'm sharing right now. But anyways, it was a fun experience, and I love my family, and I love to be able to connect with them on that level and to help out in ways that I have the ability to help. So it's fun. Okay, what else is going on? So I'm going to share a little bit about me. So I'm at a place in life right now. So about 6 months ago, I was getting little energetic nudges about relocating. But I just had my son move in a few months before that, right? And there was just part of that experience that I wanted to have. So I kind of pushed aside the nudges, and over the last 6 months, those nudges have just continued to grow in many ways, right? To where a nudge almost becomes a push in some ways. And I have moon rising in Taurus, so I have that earth energy that's a big part of me that really likes that stability, that security, and stay grounded and stay firm, stay comfortable. So there's some of my own natural wiring resistance, to those changes as well. And it's interesting because over time, literally those nudges have turned into pushes, to the point to where last night I just had a very great night, a very intuitive night. I took a lot of notes in my phone, but I just had this understanding, and it came to this place within me where I knew I could feel within me that it's time for a change. So I'm seeking a change. And I've been visualizing. Last night I spent quite a bit of time visualizing, because when it comes to manifestation in our lives, how does it work exactly? So I'm going to talk about that a little bit. So at the end of the day, it's energy. It's that manifesting energy, and and we're able to manifest based on our own energy that we happen to be feeling at the time. So what creates the energy are our feelings. So if you're interested in learning how to manifest, visualize and picture exactly what it is that you desire to manifest in your life. And when you're visualizing it, allow yourself to really step into that, right? Step into that almost like you're watching a movie, and allow it to pull you in so that you're able to ride those waves of those higher vibrating energies, those energies that are connected to that kind of experience. And that's what's sent out to the universe. That's what attracts manifestation into our life. So it's kind of just a simple way of laying it out. But I'm manifesting right now, and I'm manifesting. And I thought it came to me last night. I thought I want to put it out there to the universe, and I feel like the best way for me to put it out there to the universe is to turn on the camera and speak with my soul family members, all throughout the world, and share what I want to manifest with all of you, because that's really putting it out there. And it gives me a chance to say it, right? To really say it and feel it and understand it better. So you guys are helping me, so thank you. But yeah, I'm desiring a big change in my life. And it's really strange for me to say that with my Taurus energy. But I just know that I feel that, that it's time, right? Everything within me, it says that it's time now. So looking forward to manifesting a change. So I'm looking at relocating. And what I want to manifest, what I want to desire is tarot is really important to me, and I have big aspirations and dreams and hopes with this channel and such of moving forward. So I want to manifest being able to move into a place maybe where I'm around nature, because I really love nature. I love the mountains, I love streams, lakes, rivers. I love the ocean too. But if I can be in a place where I'm able to surround myself around nature and be around those great, beautiful, higher vibrating energies, it'll be a great setting for me for tarot reading. Just because I'll be able to connect my energy with those energies. And, anytime I'm around nature, I just take on a much more peaceful energy within me. And I feel like in many ways it'll also help open me up to my creativity. Because being here, right, even though it served me for what I was wanting to experience, right, in my life for the last 6 months. In so many ways, there's an energetic pull here. I mean, I've saged the place and everything, but it's just an energy that's here that I need to move away from, right? And I need to move away from because I feel like being here has kind of stunted a lot of my creativity in a lot of ways. So I'm manifesting a change, and I'm trying to manifest a pretty big change. I also like the idea of manifesting. I want to bring some new friends into my tribe. I'm interested in making some of those connections with other spiritual workers out there, maybe even other tarot readers and such. 'Cause I love to, we all have different gifts, so I love to observe others, and I can really pick up on, I can see their gifts, and I have a deep sense of appreciation for it. So I love the idea of being able to, work with and connect with others and be able to grow spiritually together. So those are some of the things that I'm manifesting right now. I'm just putting it out there to the universe. Doing kind of the research on my end to see, what's out there, what's available. And the timing right now is probably terrible with everything that's taking place with the coronavirus. Most of us are quarantined. We're not looking into actually relocating and moving. So my timing might be a little bit off, but I think there's some divine timing at the end of the day that's connected to it as well. So we're just going to see what happens. But I'm going to put it out there, to all of you. If you guys have any ideas or suggestions, you want to shoot me an email, please do. I'd welcome your feedback. Maybe contacts, maybe somebody that has a place. Maybe somebody that has a place at Sundance, right here in Utah. I love Sundance. Maybe I could go and be a caretaker there and overlook and take care of the place. And be able to stay there, and I could do my tarot readings there. I'm kind of thinking big now. You know, I mean, if we're going to manifest, let's think big and manifest some specific manifestations. So there you go. There's my 10 minutes of sharing today, and it's great to be able to connect with all of you and to share like that. So thanks for tuning in and for listening. Okay, let's get started. So today is Tuesday, March the 26th. The time is 6:47 p.m. Mountain Standard Time. Okay. All right, let's get started. We're going to take a moment, tap the crystal healing bowl, and give it a chance to sing to us. This is a perfect time to allow yourself to step into a space and a place where you'll be open to hearing and receiving any messages. It's also a perfect time to be very mindful of the gratitude that you feel for your guides, your angels, your teachers, for that beautiful guardian angel energy, right, that we have in our lives, the beautiful guidance, the continued direction that they are always there to provide for us. Very grateful for that. Okay, wow, that came through great on this side. Hope it came through great for you guys. Yeah, so as I'm visualizing, I'm kind of picturing just selling everything, you know, literally, you know, it's just furniture, there's a few furniture pieces and such that I have, you know, some other knickknacks and things, but just selling everything and starting fresh. Okay, so we're going to do tonight's reading with my Psychic Tarot of the Heart deck by John Holland. So as I was preparing for this reading, I usually have music playing, right? And for whatever reason, I haven't thought of it for so many years, but the song by Depeche Mode called Somebody came into my mind. So I've been playing that as I've been preparing, right? It's a great song, right? For those of you that like Depeche Mode, it's a good mellow song. Great lyrics, changes it up a little bit towards the end of the song, but it's great. I have a feeling we're going to have a really good read tonight. Okay. All right. So I'm just going to start laying out the cards, but the energy taking us into today's reading or tonight's reading is the base chakra. So this is our first chakra located at, I'm going to read about it to us real quickly from the guidebook because this is it's an important and it's a powerful chakra. So it represents the energy of I have. We're going to learn about how to open up this chakra. Known as the base or root chakra, this energy center is situated at the base of the spine and is most closely related to all of your earthly issues, such as survival, the physical body, issues of money, sustenance, safety, and shelter. Physical movement strengthens this chakra. Walk, dance, work in the garden, do anything that will get you moving. By energizing the chakra, you'll strengthen your right to have, and you will be blessed with loving and supportive relationships that you truly deserve. Okay, so this is about moving, right? Moving, maybe it's relocating, but moving energy. Or giving ourselves the ability to open up that chakra. All right, tell us more. Tell us more. Oh, so my cat Star, she just jumped up here. She's getting much more comfortable being here. She follows me around everywhere in the house. Sorry, I have this, I have my stand sitting on this chair, and she likes to jump up on the chair. She sits right up there and gets comfortable. Okay, so coming in next, we have Finding Balance. Okay, coming in next, we have Confront. So this is equivalent to the Moon card in original tarot. Could be Pisces energy. Could be Cancer too. Coming in next, we have Coming Together. This is equivalent to the Two of Cups in original tarot. Give me just a second here. I'm just kind of looking at it, seeing and feeling what the energies are sharing with me here. Yeah, so right out of the gate, right, this is, it's representing the energy of this base chakra. This is representing the energy of having something, right? Having something that you truly desire, that you want in your life. For many of you, it's a relationship, right? With this coming together energy. It's about a connection. So I feel like we're looking at the energy of, or the energies here of kind of looking at maybe two people. Two people. We're seeing the number 2 right here on this card, finding balance. So two people that have been doing their own individual work to find their balance. By balance, I'm talking about balance of energies. Finding the balance because of this confront energy, right? So the Moon card, the best example that I have for this is when I'm out in the sun, everything's bright and clear. I can see everything for what it truly is. But when I'm out in the moonlight, right, things are a little bit hazy. I question things, right? It's like a lot of ways you're dealing with the unconscious, right? Maybe even the subconscious with this energy. It's representing the energy of the things that are really difficult for us to see, to feel and experience here in the 3D, right? But intuitively, we maybe feel like we know and understand, right? But it creates all kinds of confusion. And a lot of times this confusion, I feel like it's confusion probably for two people. What this confusion can cause is growth, number 1, right? But it can cause us to feel a little bit imbalanced at times. So I feel like it's two people that have been working on their balance. Confront the number 18, which reduces to a 9. That's a powerful number. And what's this about? This is about a relationship coming together, showing itself as a 2 of Cups. So this is soulmate energy. We'll pull some clarifiers, but I'm already kind of beginning to feel some energies on that. Tell us more. Tell us more. By the way, the background music that I'm playing is the Reiki music again. Just love these kind of deeper, soothing vibes. Tell us more. Tell us more. Too many cards. They're wanting to come out. Okay, so we have two energies here. So coming in underneath finding balance, we have reaching out. Right? This is also about soulmate connections. It's about people around us in our life, reminding us of the importance that that we're all here to help one another and to support one another, especially right now with everything that's taking place in the world. Right? And I kind of wanted to talk a little bit about that, because we look at kind of everything that's. You have the coronavirus, so we have the cause and we have the effect, how we all adjust and how we handle it. So living right now is a much different experience than it was for all of us just 2 or 3 weeks ago. Going to the grocery store, much different experience. Going to the convenience store. I go in to get coffee in the mornings on my way to work. Sorry, she's shifting. anyways, I go in, I get coffee, and they have you can't get refills anymore, so they keep all the cups and everything behind the counter. So it's much more personalized, right? There's more dialogue and interaction between the customers as well as the employees, which is kind of represents everybody in general. You go to the grocery store, and there's somebody there that's like wiping the cart off for you. So there's some real good positive things about what's taking place that I feel like it's important for us to be aware of. So here we have reaching out. And this is about helping one another. This is about friendships. It's about connections, people that we have around us in our lives that are there, ready to help, ready to step up and help. It's also about us and our ability to reach out and to help others as well. So it's kind of like this balance, right? We have the hands going both directions back and forth. So it's kind of an even exchange and balance of energy. And then coming in underneath, coming together, we have feeling alone. So kind of looking at present energy here. And I feel like, you know, if you're resonating with this reading, for some of you, you may have already come together in union, but for a lot, I feel like you haven't quite come together yet. You may very well be experiencing this energy, which is feeling a little bit, well, feeling alone. Especially feeling alone, right? If we have to confront the moon energy, you know, just all the confusion. Those can be some difficult challenges. I mean, it's feeling alone, knowing that there's more out there, knowing that there's somebody out there for you, right? Maybe somebody that you have in mind, just the right person. Right next to the base chakra, this is about I having, right? Overcoming this energy of feeling alone, really being able to create and manifest whatever this is that you truly desire. Coming in next, we have listen. So this is equivalent to the high priestess energy. Looking at the number 2 again. Got 3 2s on the board. And a number 1 right at the center of the reading, representing a beginning. Okay, coming in next we have believe and succeed. This is equivalent to the 6 of Wands. I mean, some of you, right? With this energy right here, you may be hearing, right? You may be listening. It could be a conversation or conversations that are taking place, right? And for some, you may think, God, am I really believing everything that I'm hearing now, right? Because, I don't know, for some, I feel like maybe music to your ears. I just look at her face. She's pretty pleased, right? It's like she has this... She looks very satisfied, very content, almost like she knew that it was coming all along. Maybe, you know, this is intuition, of course. I've never really looked at her face that closely, but yeah, it kind of has that look of like, I knew. I was very aware of all of this, maybe very aware of this connection. Okay, coming in next to believe and succeed, we have daydreams and decisions. Okay, so give me just a second to look at these cards and I want to feel more of what it is they're sharing with us here. Yeah, so I feel like for somebody, or for many of you, I feel like whatever this is that you're desiring, this connection, you're about ready to manifest it, to have it with this base chakra energy. You're about ready to, I think for many, you're about ready to experience the coming together, right, of this relationship, and you're able to finally step away from this energy of feeling alone. I mean, here she is, she's holding her lantern, right, to kind of So she's not out in the dark at nighttime, but here we have the house, the house in the background. So she's looking, I don't know, she's looking at home, right? Looking at home at a distance. So I don't know, some of you, there may be some traveling here for some of you. She is going to have to go across water. Maybe some of you will have to cross water in some way, shape, or form. But yeah, we have, I feel like it applies to probably two people, right, in the same relationship. Maybe both of you, it's a very intuitive relationship, right? It's very intuitive because maybe that's what this is representing your intuition, like everything that you think and feel and understand within yourself intuitively. But your experience in the 3D, right, for whatever reason, call it divine timing, puts both of you in the dark, causing an imbalance, right? Challenging energies. So this is about finding the balance. We're going to get some clarifications on this, right? But I feel like, have a kind of a little bit of a sense of maybe what's going to show up here, because I'm kind of being pulled into the energies of this story. The beautiful thing is here we have the connection, right? The actual coming together. So you're able to come together when the two of you are able to step out of this moon energy. For some of you, this will be about reaching out, right? Maybe this will require you or them to reach out to you, or you reach out to them. Make that communication. It's very intuitive, right? Very intuitive connection that's shared between the two of you. Hard to believe, right? Believe and succeed. Yeah, so I feel that for some, the way you're going to be able to move through this moon energy will be by, in some way, shape, or form, reaching out, right? Reaching out, making the connection, and then really, really talking, and more importantly, really listening to one another. Because I feel like, well, this is for two people, right? Two people who are open to hearing and receiving truth and understanding. You can absolutely believe it, right? Believe it. And then once you're able to have the sun come out on this moon card, right, and the light come on, now you can move forward, right? Follow the light. And now, for some of you, you're maybe creating your dreams together. Or at least talking about it, talking about the possibilities and the potential. Yeah, it's a pretty exciting read tonight, guys. Okay, so I'm going to use my crystal vision to pull as the clarifiers for this reading. First energy I want to clarify is this finding balance. Tell us more about finding balance. Finding balance, please. Okay, first clarifier, we have the Nine of Cups. Yeah, so I think I'm going to pull all the clarifiers to go across the top row, and then I'm going to take a moment to look at it. Tell us more about finding balance. Too many energies. Tell us more about finding balance. Okay. just got the second energy coming out as a clarification. Here we have the Fool's energy. So, energy we're looking at is finding balance. This is finding that energetic balance within us. Connected to the Nine of Cups, which this is, Nine of Cups, this is an independent energy, a beautiful energy. It's about manifesting all of your hopes and dreams. But I feel like this was an important step, right, for either one or both of you to take, to really be able to connect yourself with your strong sense of self-confidence, self-worth, and independence. As she's sitting on this stump, she takes out her dandelion, makes a wish, and blows it up into the sky. As above, so below. So she's manifesting. So this is feeling really good within yourself, right? As an individual, not necessarily in a relationship. The other clarification we have on finding balance is the Fool's energy. So this is about letting go of the heaviness, letting go of the fears, the worries, and the concerns. It's about taking a leap of faith. Just like the figure here on this card. She stands on the edge of this cliff. It looks like she's about ready to walk over, but she knows that she's not. In fact, if anything, she's paying attention to the beauty in life around her, right? She's staring at butterflies. So it's about letting go of the fears, the worries, and the concerns, trusting yourself, and also being able to obtain that good, positive, independent energy where you just feel good about yourself. You feel good about what you're creating, what you're manifesting in your life. Just it's a higher vibration. Letting go of the heaviness. All right, tell us about confront. Tell us about confront. Okay. Now we have the Empress energy. I already forgot I was going to pull all the cards, the clarifiers, to go across the top before I said anything. Tell us more about confront. Okay, so we have Empress energy, we have the Star card, representing the energy of Aquarius. So some of you could be connected with an Aquarius. You may be an Aquarius. And then we have the Wheel of Fortune, which is representing changes. Changes that are coming. Okay, now I'm getting clarification on coming together, which is equivalent to the Two of Cups. So this is about the connection, right? The actual coming together. Surprise, surprise. Here we have the Lover's card coming out as a clarifier, representing the energy of Gemini. So you may be a Gemini or be connected with the Gemini. Coming in next, that we have the King of Swords. King of Swords representing air sign energy, Aquarius, Gemini, Libra. So potentially Gemini twice up here. Or you could both be air signs. So let me take a look at this top row here and see exactly what it's sharing with us. We talked about finding balance, the importance of embracing that Fool's energy, the importance of, for one or both of you to finding that balance, finding that individual self-worth, right? That feeling good about yourself, feeling successful, feeling that inner abundance, even if it's not necessarily financial abundance. You can still feel abundant within you, right? It's recognizing that. So with this confront energy, this is representing possibly the energy of Pisces or Cancer. It's about things being in the dark, the things that have been unseen, which can really. I was thinking about this the other day. So we have the 3D, which is where we are, right, in this experience. And I believe intuition is coming in from, it's a 5D energy, I believe. I could be wrong, right? But it's like when you know and understand something intuitively, right? But the 3D is telling you just the opposite. Not only is it challenging you in the 3D, right, from that level, but you're being challenged with that energy in the 5D as well, because now it's questioning your intuition. It makes for a very interesting journey. I'm pretty aware of that energy. So how do we overcome this confront energy? Recognizing our value, right? Recognizing our worth. She's the mother of all things earthly. This is the culmination of all four queens, right? She has 1 foot in the water, 1 foot on dry land, surrounded by butterflies, representing rebirth. And here we have the Star card. So whatever was in the dark, things that you couldn't see and understand very clearly, there was something to that, because here she's standing underneath 8 stars. This is representing the energy of manifesting all of your hopes and dreams. And many times when I see this energy come up in readings, what I feel connection with is, a lot of times I feel like this is an energy that a lot of times I feel like we take on and embrace many times after we come through a period of healing. Because healing comes from growth, and growth comes from going through difficult experiences, and the difficult experiences cause us to go inward. And it forces us to look at things that maybe we weren't looking at and considering before. And at the end of the day, many times the conclusion we come to is that I'm human, I'm imperfect, and everybody else is imperfect too. And there's a breath of fresh air in saying that and in knowing that. It's never great to be perfect all the time. I mean, who wants that kind of responsibility and that burden? It sometimes just feels great to be wrong and be okay with it. But this is finding a beautiful balance, right? A balance that's coming in after things have been so kept in the dark. It's also about moving towards your hopes and dreams. Connected to that is the Wheel of Fortune, representing changes that are coming into your life. With this, whatever has been in the dark, the light now being illuminated on it. I was surprised we didn't see the Sun card come out. That's okay. We still have time. And then here we have the connection, the actual coming together. And it can be romantic or it can be friendship. We're just energy at the end of the day. So it really doesn't matter. It can be a family connection as well. But clearly there's a connection here because we see it here in the Lover's card. This is a soulmate type connection. Attached to the King of Swords. So here we see air sign again. King of Swords, pretty serious energy. So I feel like for these two people, you're both probably very mature. You both maybe had an experience, quite a bit of life experience, where it's like you can see through all the fluff, you can see through all the bullshit, right? Give me the facts, give me the truth. That's what that's how he operates. He wants the facts. Give me the truth. Save the drama. All right, tell us more about reaching out. Okay, reaching out is a number 3, and here we see another number 3, the 3 of Pentacles. So beautiful energy. Clearly, this is a connection, right? This is the same connection that we're talking about right here on this relationship. So it's representing the energy of two people that are working together, right? Notice here she is working in the field, and here he is working in the fountain. He's looking at her. Her back is towards him. That could mean something to some of you out there. But these two are working with divine help from the universe, represented by this bird flying between him with a seed in its beak, where it's getting ready to release that seed, hopefully fall on fertile soil and manifest another pentacle form. Tell us more about reaching out. Okay, coming in next we have a 7 of Cups. So clearly, there's choices here, right? When we're able to reach out and connect with others, what does it do for us? It opens up doors. It opens up doors to different opportunities, different experiences, maybe experiences we weren't aware of at the time. But what did we have to do to bring this into our life? we had to reach out, right? Reach out or keep ourselves open, right? To others reaching out to us, right? It's about picking up that call, answering the phone, answering that text, responding to that email. All kinds of choices moving ahead. Clearly, we have two people that are working together to create and to manifest. All right, tell us about the base chakra. Too many cards. Tell us about the base chakra, please. Okay, so there's a history here with this relationship, because here we have the Five of Swords. So Five of Swords is a limiting energy. We see two swords that are impaled in her back. Her assailant is kind of making his getaway. So this is representing the energy of disappointments, of setbacks. You know, there may be significance for some of you to the number 5. For others, there may be significance to the number 2 with the two swords in her back. Okay, beautiful. So it's the energy that's being represented. This is a past energy, right? This is about the disconnect. Could be a breakdown in communication, could have been poor communication, right? But disappointment, sadness, and grief. It was a setback. Coming in next as a clarifier, we have the Page of Cups. So the Page of Cups is about the relationship. This is about the connection. She's up to her waist in water, standing underneath a full moon. So a lot of emotions and feelings here. This water lily comes floating up to her. It's illuminated. And she's staring down into it. It has a message in it. It's a message of love. Right? So here there's the energy of the message of love. It's resonating out there, getting ready to come in. Replacing disappointment, sadness, and grief with music to your ears. Tell us about feeling alone. Okay, here we have the Eight of Pentacles. Eight of Pentacles is a good energy. It's representing work-related energy. And I feel like the reason it's coming up is, as we're examining this energy of feeling alone, all of us, we handle this energy. All of us are wired just a little bit differently on how we handle it. Some of us isolate, we'll go into hermit mode, kind of check ourselves out from life. Some of us will seek distractions of some sort, right, to take our mind off of things. Others get busy and get focused on work, right? Here she is at her spin wheel, carefully aligning everything, striving to become the best at what it is she does. So that's a beautiful energy to be aware of, especially if you're still feeling this feeling alone energy. Sorry, I've got a card that's flipped. I need to... All right, tell us more. Okay, getting busy with work is something that does serve you very well. Here we have the Emperor card representing the energy of Aries. So you may be an Aries or you may be connected with an Aries. What does the Emperor do, right? It's a trusted energy. So anytime I'm feeling these energies of being alone, feeling that disconnect, I can kind of mope and wallow, which I'm aware of. Personally, I've done that before. Or I can choose to spend my energy getting focused on what it is I'm striving to become the best at, right? My work, my craft, my passion. takes you to your power, right? This is where your power lies. He's standing firm with a good solid stance right here on the top of this cliff. He holds the world that he reigns in the palm of his hand. He's a visionary, represented by this bird that's carrying this orb above him. He wears the horn of the ram to symbolize his intelligence. This is a very good, trusted energy. All right, tell us about listen. Okay, coming in as the first clarifier, we have the Page of Pentacles. Page of Pentacles is a good energy, right? So when these two people, because we have two on the High Priestess representing the energy of listening, right? Two people really communicating and listening to one another, right? What it is what the two of you are discussing and you're hearing, it's letting you know that there's a potential for a beginning here, represented by the Page of Pentacles. It's a tangible beginning. Well, and think about it. Here she is sitting up in the tree, playing her instrument, right? So she's singing her music. She's singing her song, singing her music, hoping to sing well enough to earn herself a pentacle. And here you can see she's done that very thing. So I feel like the communication that's coming in, I feel like things that the two of you communicate, express, and hear, it serves you very well. It's letting you know that it's the ability to build upon that. Tell us about listen. Okay. Here we have the Knight of Swords, right? The bringer of truth. So, here we have two people. There's the disconnect, the sadness, the grief. So there is a history here. Things being in the dark, feeling that sense of imbalance, right? With this confront energy, what's going to turn on the light on this confront energy? It's this knight, right? The Knight of Swords. He brings in truth. It's a message of truth. I feel like it's truth probably coming in for two people. All right, tell us more about believe and succeed. Okay, here we have the Four of Swords. We're getting clarification on believe and succeed. So I have one card that's flipped over here. At least I thought there was. Yeah, that's strange. Okay, believe and succeed. Tell us more. Okay, coming in next as a clarifier, we have the King of Wands. So here we see fire sign energy again. So Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. We had Aries out here earlier in the reading. His companion is the lion, representing power and strength. His other companion is a dragon, representing speed and movement. Right, so moving forward, right? This is maybe an energy with one of you or an energy with both of you. Or it could be the energy of the relationship together. Right, with this fire-like energy of this is about just taking action, moving forward, creating, manifesting together. For some of you, maybe even working together with the Three of Pentacles and the Eight of Pentacles showing up. So beautiful energies, has this kind of magnetic charm to him. He has the Midas touch, really does. The ability to really inspire and move others. It's a great communicator. Okay, tell us more about daydreams and decisions. Okay. First energy we have is the Ten of Cups. That's about the connection, right? Ten of Cups is beautiful. It's bliss, right? It's the relationship, the connection. It's even families and such coming together, right? It's the house, the white picket fence, the yard, kids in the yard. Tell us more about daydreams and decisions. Here we have the Seven of Swords. So Seven of Swords, it's a limiting energy. Here he is picking up his 2 swords. In the meantime, his other 5 swords are flying above his head. So this is about maybe where things have been, which is, quite a bit of confusion, but this is also feeling like you're stuck in a rut. It's a lower vibrating energy. It's like, how do I even get out of this? I've got swords flying above my head. I'm trying to pick up these 2. In the meantime, these are flying by. It's feeling a little bit overwhelmed and kind of going through the cycles, going through the circle. So this energy coming to an ending for those of you that choose, right? And for others, coming together in union, right? I don't know, guys. We have a great reading here tonight. And we have the 2 of Cups. We have the Lover's card. We have the 10 of Cups. High Priestess. Gemini energy, Aquarius energy, Aries energy. King of Wands. Yeah, I don't know. It's a great reading. I hope it resonates with all of you. I hope that, that these energies, that you can feel the connection in your life, part of your story and your experience. I hope that the messages here in tonight's reading, I hope that they help all of you as well. They, in some way, shape or form, that they help you on your path. I want to pull one more energy for us from my Magical Times Empowerment deck. Okay, boy, I went to cut the deck and I moved the deck and there was one card sitting right there. Energy said, take that card. Here it is, Destiny. So, this is a destined connection. Yeah, no doubt about that. Acknowledge your mission. Align with your purpose. You have gifts to share with the world. I feel like this is representing both of your energies, right? The 2 of you having gifts to share with the world. We see that with the 2 of you working together here, potentially with the 3 of Pentacles. Right? Really getting focused on what it is you do. Losing yourself to your work, to your craft, to a hobby. Lover's card, great energy. Wheel of Fortune, change is coming in. Hopes and dreams. 9 of Cups. Fool's energy. I don't know. It's a great reading. I hope it resonates with all of you. I hope that you're able to pick up and hear the messages that were meant for you to hear tonight. Thank you so much for all the love and the support. Thank you for the beautiful comments. I read them all. I've been terrible at responding back to comments for some time now, but rest assured I read them all, right? And they mean a lot to me. So thank you. I'm sure I'll kick into responding back to those comments in the near future here. Thank you for all the love and the support. Thank you for the beautiful connection. Thank you for your viewership, for tuning in. Thank you for all of you that like and subscribe, and those of you that share these readings with others that you're mindful of, that you feel like these messages will help them in their life. I appreciate you guys. Love all of you. Have a beautiful night. Thanks again for letting me share.